Hi, my name is Jim Carroll, and I'm the executive producer and director for Fairy Tales Sunday Night at the Club. The film is based on a series of short stories I wrote based on my experiences as a bartender in a very busy nightclub in Providence, Rhode Island. I call this movie somewhere between the movie Trick and Pulp Fiction. All three of the acts, while they are separate stories, weave together in kind of an interesting way. The story is told over the course of one night at a nightclub. So you kind of see similar scenes happening from different perspectives, and you see like different things happen from the different characters' point of view. It's a comedy. There is a very specific style and language that the characters use to communicate with one another, so I think it's very funny and very interesting. A lot of it was based on the way that my friends and I talked together. Everybody had a nickname, no matter who you were. It either was based on what you drank, or what you looked like, or what you did. It was all based on that. And a lot of the comedy comes from it's self-deprecating at a lot of parts, but it's a lot of fun, and I really think you'll enjoy it. There are three segments of the story. The first is we call Queen of the Damned Nightclub, and the story revolves around a character named Paulo, who is, for all intents and purposes, not a very likable character. He's very self-absorbed. He is not very aware of his surroundings. He definitely doesn't have a good grasp of how the world and how people see him. And his story is just based on that he never changes. His experience in the nightclub is what it is, and everything is happening to him. So it captures that aspect of the people that you can see in the nightclub who are just very self-absorbed. The second act is called Way After School Special. This story deals with our hero Ryan, who is a very, he's what I would call 98.9% out of the closet. He's at that very last transitional period where you're out, you've accepted that you're gay, you have gay friends, and you're creating a nice social life for yourself. But there's still a little aspect of worlds colliding that he hasn't quite dealt with yet. So what he struggles with is seeing some girls at this club that used to torment him in high school, and he has to deal with them kind of like them being okay with continuing this torment, and him very briefly kind of retreating back into that person that he was. He has a great epiphany and a realization that he is just very happier as he is right now, and is ready to kind of move on with his new life. His story also kind of deals with the struggle of being a party boy and kind of being out in the scene and having that necessary I gotta be there or I'm missing something feeling that's going on that so many young people experience when they're first coming out into the club scene. So it's interesting to see from beginning to end his story arc of being this person who is like, oh, what the hell am I doing here, to oh, this is what I'm doing here, this is who I am, and this is who I want to be. The third act is based on a character named Jumbo, who is he's very concerned about he's bored. He's bored with his job. He's kind of tired of serving people and seeing everyone else have fun and everyone else having a life. But he also has the fear that if he leaves the job and just becomes somebody on the other side of the bar, he's just going to disappear and not be special anymore. There's nothing that he wants more in his life than to find love and to find that hole in his heart, you know, that partner that he was missing. One of the things that he struggles with is, and I think a lot of people who are in that experience struggle with, is that you get a part of it, like a sort of a celebrity aspect when you're a bartender. And so having that attention that you get is, while it may not necessarily be real, it is nice. So it was kind of sort of filling that place in his heart. One of the greatest things about the story is that through the end of it, he realizes by just being himself and being who he is, that he is open to it and he can find love. And he does. He actually finds a nice experience as a result. please contribute to our Kickstarter campaign. We still have quite a bit to raise, and I really think that you're going to be very, very happy with this film. Okay, thanks so much.